A person wants success, but actions do not support that desire. Goals are clear, but effort moves in the opposite direction. Progress gets blocked without obvious reason. Opportunities appear, but are not used properly. Chances come close, but get ignored or delayed. Fear and doubt quietly take control. The person believes external problems are the main cause. Situations and circumstances get blamed again and again. Responsibility gets shifted outward. But a hidden truth exists behind this pattern. The problem is not always outside. The problem is self-sabotage. Small habits begin working against personal growth. Negative thinking weakens confidence slowly. Inconsistent actions break momentum. The person unknowingly creates obstacles in the path of success. Decisions are made that limit progress. Comfort becomes more important than growth. Today's topic reveals this reality. Today's topic is, you are sabotaging your own success. Effort begins with energy and excitement in the beginning of the journey. Actions seem aligned with the goals for a short time. Motivation feels strong and consistent. After some time, behavior starts changing slowly without being noticed. Discipline becomes weak and inconsistent. Focus begins shifting toward easier tasks. Important work gets delayed even when there is enough time available. Small distractions begin taking control of attention. Progress starts slowing down. The person believes that external problems are causing this delay. Situations and circumstances are blamed repeatedly. Responsibility gets shifted outward. Excuses begin forming that sound logical and acceptable. Reasons are created to justify inaction. Avoidance becomes normal. Opportunities appear but are not used properly. Chances come close but are ignored or delayed. Fear quietly controls decisions. The person begins doubting personal ability and potential. Confidence starts decreasing gradually. Self-belief becomes weak. Negative thoughts begin filling the mind without resistance. Overthinking replaces action in daily routine. Energy gets wasted. The gap between goals and actions starts increasing. Intentions remain strong, but execution stays poor. Frustration begins building. Days pass without meaningful progress toward important goals. Time gets spent, but results do not appear. Effort feels wasted. The person starts feeling stuck in the same place. Growth becomes difficult and slow. Motivation keeps decreasing. A hidden pattern exists behind all these struggles and confusion. Actions are not supporting success. Behavior is blocking progress. The problem is not always outside or external. The real issue exists within habits and thinking. The problem is self-sabotage. Small habits begin working against personal growth every day. Negative thinking weakens confidence continuously. The person unknowingly creates obstacles in the path of success. Decisions are made that limit progress. Comfort becomes more important than growth. Avoiding difficult tasks becomes a regular habit. Fear of discomfort stops meaningful action. Delay becomes normal behavior. The mind chooses short-term relief instead of long-term success. Easy choices replace difficult but important work. This creates a dangerous cycle. The person begins comparing with others who are moving forward. Others appear consistent and focused. This comparison increases pressure. A question begins forming inside the mind repeatedly. Why is success not happening despite effort? Why does progress feel impossible? The answer slowly becomes clear through observation and awareness. Actions are not aligned with goals. Behavior is creating failure. This realization feels uncomfortable but important at the same time. Truth becomes difficult to ignore. Change becomes necessary. The person understands that self-sabotage is not intentional. It is a habit built over time. It can be changed with effort. A small decision is made to take control of actions. One important task is completed without delay. This creates a small win. That small win creates a sense of confidence and control. The mind feels lighter and focused. Motivation begins returning. The person starts becoming aware of negative habits and thoughts. Distractions are reduced step by step. Focus begins improving. Each action starts aligning more closely with goals. Discipline begins forming slowly. Consistency starts building. The same person who once delayed tasks now begins completing them. The same mind becomes more focused and controlled. Progress becomes visible. Challenges still exist, but they are handled with more strength. Difficult tasks are faced directly. Fear begins losing control. The person starts experiencing the power of aligned action. Effort creates results now. Growth becomes real. Life begins improving as habits change positively. Opportunities are used effectively. Goals start getting closer. The lesson becomes clear through this journey and change. Self-sabotage was the real problem all along, not lack of ability. Every person experiences this pattern at some point in life. Every mind creates obstacles sometimes. This struggle is common, but only a few people recognize and break this pattern. Only a few take control of their actions. Those people succeed. Never ignore your own behavior and its impact. Never allow habits to work against your goals. Never avoid responsibility. Because success requires alignment between goals and actions. Confidence builds through consistent effort. Discipline creates results. Each day offers a new chance to improve behavior. Each moment provides an opportunity to act better. Change is always possible. For more powerful mindset lessons and motivational stories, stay connected with English Bro TV.